Hello there everybody, my name is MoonFartFlam Man, and today I'm playing some Dust Bowl, CP Dust Bowl. One of the classic maps I always think of when I think TF2. It always brings back good memories, good times, back when there was simpler, less items. But I really never played that long ago, because that's just how things work. You join late, you join when the stuff is already passed. But anyways, just starting off saying that this is going to be the longest episode I have made up to date. I apologize for that, partly because I could have affected how long this video would have been, determining on how well I played, but it didn't really work out in my favor, so it's just going to be a long one. The next thing I want to talk about is this is a just talking episode, so it's going to be partially or more than half the time going to be me just rambling on, it seems, about some topics that I felt like talking about. Some things that I felt like saying, some other things that are just, I need to get off my mind so I can worry about other things. You know, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. So first is, last episode, or not episode, sorry. Last video, you may have noticed that my thumbnail was not a default, like, select a part of the video thumbnail as it usually is. I actually have decided from now on that I will be having custom made SFM posters as the thumbnails for each video. And if you didn't really get a good look at that one, I do have it at the end of this video, shown for like 5 seconds maybe. I do have it at the end of the video, just to show what it looks like in full size and see if you're interested in that kind of thing. But I also wanted to reference that the The.OP.Puppy made the SFM poster for last time, and it was not my doing. He's a pretty talented SFM artist. Just wanted to make sure that it's vocalized in an episode and not just in the description, because who reads the description? But back to the fun stuff. I'm going to be saying so and a lot. So, you know. Did you see what I did there? Did you catch on? Did you see what I did there? Yeah, you did. Alright. So that's going to be the new thing. I'm going to be just doing SFM posters for the thumbnails. It's pretty fun. I enjoy making them. They are a nice creative outlet, and it keeps me it keeps me refreshed on TF2. So, you've heard of the dreaded burnout, and everyone's gonna experience it. I feel a little bit of it, and so I play some other games, and I do a little SFM, and then I feel just fine. Because, I don't know, SFM is just different enough. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the gosh darn Steam replays. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you are, I'm sorry you don't know. Because Steam replays are the worst thing to happen. Well, I mean, they're great because you can record past things and record video and whatnot. But as you notice, in every single one of my videos, there is no HUD. I play with a HUD, and I have all the fun stuff going on at once, but there's no HUD when the replay comes around, and that's really annoying. It also doesn't do the it doesn't show any taunts in 3D. It doesn't pull back into third person and show any taunts, so that gets quite annoying. Taunts, third person, the fun stuff. Like the new saxophone taunt. I don't have any of the new taunts. Maybe because I'm a poor person. But anyways. So yeah, cause your reason, so. I say so a lot, so. Back to the Steam replays. If Valve just added in the ability for a HUD to be shown, or the HUD to be recorded, oh my gosh, would that make it so much better. I would I would live off of Steam replays. I mean, I already do, but still. The Steam replay function needs to have the gosh darn squeaker. It needs to have this stupid piece of poop McNuggets things that you call a HUD. And if it doesn't have the HUD, then there's some issues. And there's always issues with tissues. So we have tissues issues with a HUD. Got it? Good. So Valve, fix it. I'm pretty sure we've been complaining about this for a couple years now. So get yourself a couple years. And I want to talk about now putting these videos together. It takes a lot of time to find good gameplay. A lot of time. And as you can tell, this video is mostly not good gameplay. Considering this is a 22 or half an hour match, with all the deaths included, like the respawn times, this is a terrible, like, good play to bad play ratio. You get one good play for like every 7 bad plays. No, not even that. There were 21 deaths I had. And of those, I think maybe 1 or 2 lives was considered okay, and none of them really good. So, what's really going on here is that it's so hard to get a good replay. And I would love to get good replays and just have them playing all the time, but I am nowhere near the expertise to be well enough at doing what I like doing to support being able to have good replays. So that's not easy at all. And here's another thing. With all me not getting able to get good replays, the time it takes to record is increased quite a bit. So, like, if I want to get a good gameplay or a good video clip or something, it's going to take me a long while or a really lucky day to get some good gameplay for it. So, it's a lot of time. It's so time consuming. And, if we're making, with all that biz-witching out of the way, with all my complaining and bickering and whatnot, I really do enjoy making videos. It's quite an interesting and fun thing to do. It's a great time waster, I guess you could say, but I don't consider it a waste of time because I consider it fun. I love making videos. It's a great thing. It keeps me occupied when that way I don't know. It gives me a reason to play video games, even though I play video games because I want to. But still, I like making vids, and I wish I could make more, but I don't have the time, being a college student and not being able to get good footage and with a good recording program. Which brings me to Fraps. Gosh darn Fraps. Costs a whole whopping $37 to get the premium Fraps. The Fraps! What the heck, Fraps? What you doing? What you doing? Why are you charging us $37? We don't need your stupid $37 cost money thing. No. Fraps. If it had the function to continuously record without me paying money, then I would gladly make videos with the HUD, and I wouldn't complain about Valve's lack of HUD in their replays. But thanks to them not, I have to make it so that I don't have a HUD, and it gets quite annoying and not quite so fun. So, as you might be able to tell, I'm just a lot of complaining right now. So I'm gonna switch over to gameplay real quick. How did that medic kill me? I picked up the full health pack and shot that sniper twice, and the medic kneeled me to death. That's stupid. That's just stupid. So now we're going pyro, and Uh, yeah, Pyro. You know, I do okay, but when there's other Pyros, especially WM1 floggers, I don't do fantastical. He ran at me with a melee weapon, so I got really confused. So I was just like, alright, that's alright. And then I get that sick reflect, bro, sick reflect, totally 420 skills, man, little G. And yeah, whatever. It works out. You get good. You're done good, son. So I see the spy, but he seems to have a bicycle. He runs to the left, but I run to the right, and when I try to find out where he went, I just turn out into looking like a WM1 Pyro. Um, this is probably one of my better life gameplays, uh, but that's not saying much now, is it? It's really not, because I don't, yeah, I get one kill. This guy, bam. The rest were assists, if that. And I missed a spy as a pyro. That's that's like missing. Ah, gosh, I don't. I gotta think of an analogy. I'll come back to one when I get one, which will probably be never, because I really don't think I can think of an analogy. So I'm not going to. Sound like a game plan? Sound good? I think it sounds good. Alright, we set. Ugh. So, just going to the gameplay style talking now. Just going gameplay. Everything above your head's gonna be a fine red mist. That's quite a good sniper with the huntsman. Even though a lot of people like to call it the man or the luxman, I I find it a very fun weapon. It's very entertaining. It's it's not too difficult. I really enjoy using the man. But look, there's another man, and then there's a heavy. See that? Man, should have gotten the heavy by now. And I'm getting shot at by an man, and I see the red dot, and I'm like, I know there's a sniper around here. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna walk around the corner and get headshot or body shot, insta kill, overkill, quadruple kill, knocking up body snipes, bro. So I see the heavy again, and I'm like, ooh, big target down small hallway. I hoop, and then we get an man to get the kill. That man, it's the kill. And then there's the same sniper, and I see the sniper, and I'm just like, I don't feel like you're a threat. So I shoot him once, and he runs away, and I'm like, I knew you wasn't a threat. And so I come down here thinking, alright, I'm safe. I got this. This guy looks suspicious. Everybody walking down that highway looks suspicious. And then I see a big sentry, and then while shooting around the corner, I think, holy crud, am I a bad shot? And I'm like, oh, spy sapped it. Maybe I can, nope, the engineer fixed it. And the spy blows up, and I time it correctly, so that pop, and then I run into the rockets. I was gonna die anyway, because you saw those red pills, but still, I like running into rockets. I mean, why wouldn't you want to run into a rocket? Doesn't that just seem like a lot of fun to physically put yourself in front of a rocket so that it explodes in your face? Doesn't that sound like a great time? I thought so. That's why I did it. And the Thompson, I still think the Thompson is pretty gosh darn powerful. And then we have a flog of our own, so I'm like, alright, medic flog, they're gonna take everybody down. And it works out, but I, being the rocket lover I am, get another rocket to the face, and so that that turns out just how you'd expect. I don't make it to see where the frog goes, so that frog, Pyro, runs away and goes on his own adventures without the supervision of me. So sad. So that's the journey of the frog Pyro. He runs from county to county, from state to state, from province to province, and he takes his time, his beautiful, bountiful time, and he runs so far away. And so that enemy man gets me, and then our man doesn't really do anything. But back to the Pyro. He runs. He runs forward. He attacks with all his might. He doesn't have any regret for what is behind, for he is an optimistic person. He looks forward to the future. He looks forward to a better time. He looks forward to a time where there is a place full of fire and hate. This fiery demon spawn takes the life of one another, just so there can be peace in the place of resurrection. I wasn't mischievous, and that spy right there, I'm like, oh, this is not a spy. And it's just like, no, I'm not. I'm a friendly spy. And I get like, stop disguising, and we win. There was like, I don't know, Scoutcraft, maybe. So I guess I did alright. I don't know. I don't know. I get Uber charge, and I'm like, sweet, that worked. And that medic had the earbuds. Right here, I'm conging. That's a thing I don't like. I was conging there, and you couldn't see it. You couldn't see when I was conging. That is really depressing. You got no idea how okay, you might have. You probably know how depressing that is because you can't even see it. You wouldn't even know what I was doing if I hadn't told you. You'd have been like, how, why is he walking so slow? He's not crouching. He, did he, did he like, did Babyface Blaster bust the heavy or something? But he's got a grenade launcher. Now, his grenade launcher just disappeared. Is he the 10th class? Is he like the super slow 10th class? What is this? No, I'm just a demo man who is conquering. Simple as that. And this is probably the least successful of the rounds. I get crit for my first death. A crit locking load. A crit Lochin Lod. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The Lochin Lod. I'm going to make a public service announcement here, a PSA, and say, "Ah, the nerd!" Don't use the locker mode. Please, don't use the locker mode. And no, I don't care about the locker mode anymore. I really don't care about the locker mode. Don't sticky spam. Do not sticky spam. Use a shield, or use a Scottish resistance, but never use the quickie bomb or the sticky bomb. Holy crud are those annoying. And I mean holy crud, oh are they annoying. Because you're just like, I got this demo man's on like 2 health, sticky spam, sticky spam, sticky spam, sticky spam. And then you down to 2 health, and you're just like, oh wait, that isn't good. I really wish he had trapped, because then he'd been more clever than me, but in this case, he's just a better spammer than me. And I guess I'm being somewhat hypocritical because I'm playing a pretty spammy class, and then the next class I do is pretty spammy, considering Demo Man and Soldier are all spam. But still, it's different. You know how it's different. You know. There's skill involved when using the grenade launcher. There's luck involved when using the sticky bomb launcher. You know how. You know. And see right there, I'm just spamming all over the place. I don't mind. I got no problem with all this spam. There is no issue for me with all this spam. Because it's reasonable. It's justified. There are plenty of enemies around the corner. But for that sticky spammer, there is no justification. There is no time at which it is appropriate to spam your stickies across the nation for all of us to hear and feel. Stop sticky spam 2014. Crap, it's 2015. Stop sticky spam 2015. That was an unlucky crit on that Pyro. So good. He didn't know what he did. And I thought, being a smart person, oh, you can shoot over the thing, but nope. No, you can't. Nope, sorry, Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose. I'm not quoting that. You know what it's from. If you don't know what it's from, you've got some TV shows to watch. So I'm just running around, being the proactive person that I think I am, even when in reality, I think I get the scout. I think I killed the scout with like that sticky can. Oh, and the demo man gets eaten alive. No, there was a heavy. I'm a demo man. Classes, straight. I'm demo man. He's heavy. Good, set, match. So we're running around at the speed of sound, taking the teleporters. That's a theory. You take the teleporter, it looks like Sonic the Hedgehog whirled up, put on its side. So Sonic is taking you around at the speed of sound, man! Not really. Not really. I don't subscribe to that theory, and I hope you don't subscribe to that theory, because I do not appreciate the theory stating such a ludicrous fact. It's not a fact, a ludicrous idea. That was the best kill I had all night. That right there. And what really confuses me is how I shot him, he blasted towards me. That doesn't make too much sense now, does it? I mean, maybe for some reason when he jumped, I hit the back of his hitbox, but still, that's quite odd considering that it hit him full, like, towards me. Anyway, besides the specifics, I think I'm going after the same medic again who respawned, and it's just like, oh, you're taunting, I can hit you, and then I turn out, oh, I can't hit you, but I get to kill on the pyro, he gets panned, and then there's a sticky spell. Sticky spell, overkill, food, water, super spell. I hate sticky spam, don't do it. Oh, and this video's coming to an end pretty soon, so I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out DR Gorillas and Mr. Rigby. I will leave their links in the end card video or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm also showing the 2 SFM posters real quick, so jump on, everybody.
Try to be best, 'cause you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to